Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow.
It wasn't until COVID where I was like, okay, what are we going to do? How are we going to help all these people that are reaching out to us and saying like, I don't know how to do distance learning as a teacher with my own kids in my house. I don't know how to separate. We don't have a big space. Now Kupuna can't go to Kupuna care, and now 9 people are in my house, my 2-bedroom house. What do I do? And I was like, oh, okay. Like those are very real problems. Like how sound barriers, separation, like headphones, like can we get your headphones? Can we do these things, right? Just trying to help people. And one of the things that came up from a lot of the teachers that we work with was I need time right before my class to get set. But my kids are also like needing me and running around. And we were like, okay, you know what? Put them in front of the computer, click on this Zoom link. We got them. And we'll take them for half an hour every morning. Like we'll do something with them. So we started with scavenger hunts and yoga and, poetry and all of that stuff. We brought in guest speakers. Like,
how many kids?
We started with our first cohort was like maybe 12. It was just like friends, other teachers who had kids. And then some teachers heard about what we were doing and wanted to kind of drop in and participate, because then they started taking the ideas that we were sharing and using it in their classrooms during distance learning. And so then we started having a bigger teacher program. And then at some point, Hejong and I sat down and I said, I think maybe this is where we bring in the Aloha practices. Like, I think, what if we did every day ALOHA? We did Uncle Pono's 6-week Higher Skills Academy, and we created a 6-week program that focuses on Aloha practices, but like aimed at multi-generational learning. Because we had grandparents that were also calling us that were like, I don't know how to log in to help my kid. And I'm home now with my grandchild. And I was like, okay, we can help. Like share with us your screen. We'll walk you through logging in, like all of that. And so we were just trying to be where people needed or wanted us. And what we found over and over again in the conversations was that nobody knew how to be at home together. They weren't used to spending so much time together, and it was driving them insane. They were fighting and bickering and too cramped, and people's, tempers high. And I mean, job security was low then too, like all these things. Distance learning was hard. 3 kids in the same household used to be so perfect. You drop them off, they go to different classrooms, but now it's like 3 different computers. They're all trying to talk. They're all trying to listen. Like it was impossible for some families. And so we focused our foundations of Aloha on like, how do we build Aloha at home? But first, how do we build Aloha for ourselves? So we know when we're low on our feeling of compassion and kindness for ourselves, and then build that out to how do we do this with other people in our home? How do we know how to celebrate them or love them in the way they want to be loved, right? So then let's do interviews, right? So we talked about doing interviews, empathy interviews with people in your household to say like, what brings you joy? Or like even going for a walk in the neighborhood for 15 minutes, but at the end of it, asking each person, what was your favorite part? And like understanding that everybody had a different one. So you went on the same walk, but you all experienced different things. And so we started just building in all of those exercises and activities. And Uncle Pono was like, this is exactly what I wanted. This is the most Ono space that could have ever been created for all the work that we've been doing. Like, this is it.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.